Bat. How y'all doing today? I see we have Guido in my chat. Hey, how you doing, Guido? Yep, I went out there. I went to my neighborhood Walmart. It was pretty clear. Didn't have to run into any crowds or anything. Got all my business taken care of. So it was pretty much copacetic for me. So let's just go ahead and get on with the content, shall we? Mayor McCheese Dick.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is another morning coffee, although a bit late, admittedly. But in this morning coffee, we are going to discuss a very interesting thing. A man finds a rock.
Hey, Corey, how you doing, love?
And he can't cut through it. But he's certain that it's got gold in it because he ran a Geiger counter over it and seems to think there's gold inside. So he holds on to this rock for years and years and years and years and years, trying every which way he can think of to cut through
Melanie,
the thing.
Hey, Deviant, whoop whoop.
So he finally takes it to a museum or a collector or some shit. And they look at it and they say, "Oh my God, dude, you're not going to believe what you have." And he says, "What?" He says, "You have a very rare meteorite that's worth over $1 million. A rock, folks. A rock he found in a stream after the alleged gold rush, or in the same area as the alleged gold rush that went on in California back in the 1920s. A rock. And it's worth $1 million. Why can't I get lucky like that? Why can't I get something like that?
Because you're a born loser. You're a born loser. When you slithered out of your mom's vagina, the word you heard in the air the word loser. That's what happened. Just heard it whispered on the wind. Loser.
Dude finds a rock, and it ends up being worth $1 million. There you go, people. Just shows you how things go, man, right? You know? A rock worth $1 million because it's a rare meteorite. And they describe in the article what, why it's so rare and all the compounds and stuff. And they even hacked a piece of it off and examined it, and it's got all these rare minerals in it and shit. And $1 million for a rock, people. For a rock. For a fucking rock, man. How come I can't be that damn lucky? Huh? How come I can't be that damn lucky to get a fucking rock that's worth $1 million? I mean, it's just not right, man. There's something not right about that picture. But yeah, so get a piece of the rock, like Prudential says, right? And get a piece of the rock, He's smiling all the way to the bank, though. $1 million for a damn rock he found in a stream. Jeez. There you go, folks. So, some people just have all the luck, man. Who sang that song? Some guys have all the luck. Some guys get all the fame.
Rod Stewart, stupid.
Nothing.
It was Rod Stewart. Sir Rod Stewart.
But complain. Oh, whoa. Who sang that song? I can't think of who sang that song. Somebody help me out. Anyways, but yeah, just thought I'd share that story.
Hey, Sunnyside.
It is an interesting story. And, on a happier note, YouTube apparently believes that, telling people that they're going to go to jail for crimes that they commit
Unicorn Blow.
is somehow harassment.
Happy day after Thanksgiving to you, too.
Funny, I didn't know that shit, YouTube. And I bet you 99% of the lawyers in the United States didn't know that shit either. Why? Because every documentary, every police report, everything that's posted on anything about the law would be taken down. I have the right to talk about the law, YouTube. It's not illegal and it's not harassment. Sorry, but it's not. But you're free to believe whatever they...
You weren't talking just about the law. You were talking about other shit too. Don't get it twisted, little Irvy. I know what the fuck you're on. You were talking about your adversaries dying, being killed. I just hope you choke.
the hell you want, because you're going to anyway. I doubt even a human being has even seen my video. It was probably a stupid bot. But whatever. Anyway, but yeah, so man finds a rock in a stream and it's worth $1 million. Isn't that nice? Some people get all the luck, man. You know, it's just like opening up somebody's closet and finding $5 million in rolled up $1,000 bills in the closet. I guess that was lucky too, right? Right? Hell yeah, it was lucky. Unfortunately, that money didn't end up in my bank account. Gee, I wonder whose bank account it ended up into. Because it sure as fuck didn't end up in mine. $5 million in rolled up $1,000 bills. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you take that $1,000 bill and you take it to the bank's only going to give you $1,000.
Did you see how dirty his hands are? And he eats with those hands. He was stuffing Pringles in his face a little bit ago with those very same sausages.
For it. But if you take it to a collector, you can get anywhere from $5,000 to $100,000 per bill, depending upon what condition they're in. Did you know that? It's true. Google it. I dare you. I double dog dare you to Google it. So, when they took that money and turned it into the bank, they only got $5 million. If they'd have turned it into a collector, they could have got hundreds of millions. Oops. This is why you let somebody with an IQ higher than a flea take control of your money, folks. Just saying. Well, but anyways, just thought I'd share, because I can, because I will. Oh, another thing I found out too, since we're on the subject, by the way. Did you know that there's a big gusher of blood pouring out of Antarctica? In a waterfall, no less? Yeah, just gushing out, man. But don't worry, though. The authorities that are in charge of all that shit, they say, oh, it's just colored water.
No, I
really?
your light bulb.
Colored water that just happens to be red, right? Just happens to be red in color. Isn't that amazing? And Sharpie's photobombing my video again. Aren't you, Sharpie dog? Are you photobombing my video, huh? You know, that kind of looks like body armor, Sharpie. We ought to see if we can't get you some body armor, huh? You want some body armor? Maybe a helmet? Get you a helmet and some body armor? They hemmed a good boy this morning, ain't you? Yes, you are. They hemmed a good...
Hey, Sharpie, go pee on his computer. Go pee on everything he owns real quick. Make him take you outside.
Boy this morning, huh, Sharpie dog? Yes, buddy. Yes, he is. Yes, him is. Anyway, yeah, but yeah, just blood's just gushing out of Antarctica. I don't know if y'all heard about it. Coming down and...
It's not blood. It's most likely colored by algae. Stupid.
A waterfall, literally a waterfall, by the gallons. But like I said, they assure us that, oh, it's just colored water. It's not blood. It's just colored water. Coincidence, I guess. Oh, you want some water? Speaking of water, you want some water? There you go. Nice and cold. See, I'm drinking water, Teddy. It's safer in a cup because you can't spill the cup. You can spill a bowl, but you can't spill a cup because it's in a cup holder. Makes it nice. All right, did you get enough? All right, very good. Anyways, just thought I'd share because I thought those things were pretty bizarre, and just, you know, news you can use and all that. All right, anyway, have a good one, folks. Bye.
Up yours with a twirling lawnmower. Oh my God, this guy pisses me off so bad. Shanny lives. Nothing new there. We'll go to Just a Person Trying to Human. Just a Person Trying to Human has all of your retro shanty needs met. So please like, share, and subscribe to Just a Person Trying to Human.
Just like they do a little thing, they do a little. So I'm pretty sure this microphone is broken. So I'm just going to make this quick. It's pretty clear to me that the guy is extremely damaged individual. We're going to start with that. It's pretty clear. This would look good with you, Shanny, because it's all hearts. Blech. Honey, I love you, but like I ate so much sugar yesterday. No, that's not cool. I can't do that to myself. How's everybody doing? I feel really good today. I'm in a good mood. I love you. You know, I'm just feeling love, and that's going to stay on. That filter's going to stay on because I feel love. I'm going to wave at everybody, you know, like a TikTok girl, just like like the Asian TikTok girls, man. They're just like they do a little thing, they do a little dance, and then they do the like victory symbol, you know, and then they're done. And they make like millions of dollars, right? Are the comments
But
on?
you're not a TikTok girl. You're kind of a dork.
Because I want people to be able to share. They are okay. I'm just making sure that the comments are on,
Hey,
guys, because I want to
Jesse, how
actually
you
talk to you.
doing?
I like starting videos or streams, whatever, when I have a purpose to come on. I like that. I don't like the thing that I hate the worst. Okay, and haters will say I'm a liar and I'm not telling you the truth, but I am. What the hell? I typed no. That was weird. All right, the haters will tell you that the only reason that I would come on here is to beg you for money, number one, and number two, to lie to people about my own life. Now, what the fuck? Hi, Meg. I want to say there's some people like I'd like to say hi to directly.
I would say yes and yes.
They've helped us and they're really cool, you know, and they love, like the people, it's really awesome, the people that actually love. I'm going to go get my freaking span box. There's always garbage. It's like it never ends. I clean all day, like all day, and it's nobody in, you know, it's just a house thing.
No, it's because y'all leave shit laying around. Leave shit laying around, there's going to be garbage everywhere, dumbass.
Absolute 100, I'm going to have my Bible too. I'm going to have absolute respect for housewives because I'm going to say this, and I said this to Shanny. I said, do you know who I respect at like so much amazingly at this point because I'm experiencing it? It's the housewife, the American housewife. Because you can clean all friggin' day, and then there's still something to clean. And it's a vicious cycle, and Shanny was a great housewife, right? You did that. You did that.
Yeah.
And it's rough. God's moving, okay? Do you know what you're going to get treated to today? I have here in the back of this Bible. This is a Cambridge scripture, and Shanny has one too. I hope you still have this. You're one of us. I think you do.
I have the Bible I use. So,
but when I still had money to spend on, like George Carlin likes to say, just shit, I bought two of these. These were $80 a piece. These are pocket. It's the whole Bible, okay, in the original King James, and it's got the epistle dedicatory, the Great High King James. And there you go. It's like a small script. It's gorgeous. This thing was worth every penny that I paid. There's a New Testament, okay? But in the back here, there's like handwritten stuff. Yeah, I'm going to read this to you because Shanny actually is a prophetess, and people are going to say, oh, my God, what the fuck is this bullshit? You're gonna start talking about prophetesses and two witnesses.
Well, let's see. We got a sorcerer, a prophetess, Judas Iscariot. Fuck. We got all the makings of a supernatural thriller here.
And stuff like that. Well, yeah, because you know why it is in here. They taught the problem, the really bad sorry. Hi, makeup mischief. Hello. You're speaking. truth. It's like there are house of elves that come in the night and make a mess. Yeah, see, okay, Meg, are you that the wonderful woman that's the homemaker? You know, that's awesome. Because I'm telling you, I understood this even growing up, like, early, because I had a life where it was like, okay, I could go to college. Okay, I'll give you biographical. You're a homemaker, yes. Look, I think you're blessed. And I hate that there's a movement within women that want to shame girls that are housemakers. I think that's bullshit. If you're a woman and you, Rev, you make a great housewife. Oh my God, but see, I do though, because this is, I'll tell you biographical information that you might, from truth, okay? Like, hey, Beanslow, you waved at Fiery. I'm sorry, I'm reading things that I shouldn't, like I'm reading the chat and then, hi, yeah, what's up? Okay, here's biographical information from truth. Okay, I have no reason to lie about who I am. Okay, I'm an open book with that, and I gave testimonies on my old channel. Rep, do you make your home or just clean? Well, that's
Both.
That's you just clean. That's fine. I mean, making a house, would that be like cooking and stuff too?
Decorating.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the
Making a home entails a lot of things. Making it putting your signature on it. Decorating. Putting up pictures. Sitting little tchotchkes around. I average to redecorate about every 15 years.
the decorating's done in here.
Yeah,
I think cats make my home.
I agree with that.
Yeah, we love our cats.
Watermelon and Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin is the best. But I'll just give you biographical information quick. It's hard to like talk and look at chat. I respect people that can do that a lot. I had a choice. When I graduated from high school, it's like, okay, so I could go to college. I was going to go for IST, which you need high math. You had to be in high math pretty much all through your high school if you wanted to do that type of career, IST, which is why I shouldn't have even thought of information system technology. Why go into that when you weren't even good at math? That's where my first thing was. I should have been pursuing graphic design and web design. No. It's not your fault that you distract. That's not your fault. I like people that chat. It just can make me talk for 20 minutes about something else. And that's my issue, not yours. So I went to my counselor at college because I was going to go to Penn State Worthington for IST. And the college counselor, I had a shit, pathetic guidance counselor in high school that I was always saying, I love computers. I want to work with computers. On my class ring, I had a fucking computer on it. Like, what means the most to you? Computers and Street Fighter or Final Fight. I don't know. Or Nine Inch Nails at that time, probably. So they tell me this. What do we do all day? Well, I mean, it's not that late, is it yet? I don't think it's that late.
Good God, man, get to the point.
What a weird fucking personal question.
That is what it is. I mean,
that's called crossing boundaries and being way too parasocial.
It's cool. You're a streamer, and it's like people ask. So they said 4 years. You're going to be in college 4 extra years. A double. You're going to have to spend double the time here because you weren't in high math. And if you wanted to do this for a living, you should have been in high math. I said, absolutely bullshit. I want no part of that. I'm not going to double the time to get a degree. That's insane. So no. My mom took care of her money and from my dad's pension and stuff like that, which they have. They gave him half because he died when he was only 47. So they took half of his pension. That's fucking ridiculous.
It's dog shit, bro.
That's really ridiculous. But my mom was smart with money, and she got a good financial advisor guy that she had her whole life with, making the right moves so that you always have income stream. So why would I spend her money on college, which is like, it's going to be double the cost and double the time? Stupid. So then I thought a little while about going to Full Sail University for graphics, graphic design, web design, that type of shit. I was thinking about that, but again, I'm thinking about the money involved. You look at the cost of 4 years. Accelerated course, you could maybe get out in 2 years of Full Sail. I'm not sure. I think they have an accelerated course.
Why didn't you do that? Oh my God, this guy is so stupid. He doesn't even tell you why he didn't do it. He should have went to school. He should have done anything.
But even that, it's still the same amount of money, and in some cases, it's more money to do an accelerated course. So I'm looking at the amount of debt that would be incurred by going to school, and I know what my mom has coming in by investments and stuff like that. And it's like, well, you're going to be out on your ass, Ma, for like a couple years with income. Why would I spend $100,000 or $200,000 depending on the course that you take at Full Sail? That's insane. That higher education would be so much insane amount of money for people. That's ridiculous, like Bernie Sanders type shit. Like if you want to do higher education, it should be at cost, no interest on their money to borrow. It should be interest free. And if we're in a country that you can take care of people, why not just give people higher education? You have Yale University and these huge, fine, have them be for the elites, and elites pay for it because it's so much fucking money, it's insane. So let them do that. But why can't we give our people free higher education? And instead, you make them debt slaves forever. My friends from school are like all debt slaves pretty much for the rest of their lives because they spent $200,000, $300,000 in debt for a fucking piece of paper that they never used. That's just it. So I saw that and I was like, I love my mom. She's older. She don't have nobody to take care of her. Could I use your long cord?
Yes.
Thanks.
I think you might have to go to the chair.
All right. I got to reset shit up because it's... All right, give me 1 second. All right.
I'll plug it in for you.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. There you go, baby.
Okay, thanks. It's spick and span. Thank you.
There you go, hon.
All right. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Oh, my God. My hearts went away. I don't want the hearts going away. Whoa, the lighting changed and it made the hearts different. God damn it. All right, I'm putting the phone down. This is why I wanted a fucking phone case, so that I could have a stand. Whatever. So, like, you got the true story of, like, because people are, like, wondering who the fuck I am and stuff, and they listen to haters, and they're like, wow, you're a weird person. It's like, no, this is just how my life went. Are you talking about how you didn't spend money on education with the understanding you blew money on lots of unimportant things? No. No, that isn't really. I graduated in 2010, and I'm still paying off loans because they can be delayed. Yeah, it's ridiculous. There shouldn't be debt for higher education. But anyway, I took care of my mom to her death. Like, I enjoyed living with my mother. We didn't have any kind of relationship, weird issues, anything like that. We just loved each other. So it was like, yeah, I'll do that. And she died in 2012, and I got what she had, which was it was considerable, nice. She took care of me completely. So that's, I mean, it's like simple, but it's like people want to make fiction.
What's what you say, like that one comment.
Huh?
Don't worry. I said it.
I really wish there was some way that... Oh. You come up with something, man. That looks pretty cool, too. That's a cool angle. Okay. I just want you to kind of understand who I am, pretty much, and where I'm coming from. Because people don't...
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. A place of stupidity.
People don't... They'll listen to some fucking
Hi, Von Beardo.
Reaction person that doesn't know me at all. And they'll be like, oh, that's who that guy is. And it's 100% of the time they're wrong. Okay? Like, you don't have a fucking clue. Okay? I was extremely, like, isolated after my dad died. And my dad died when I was fucking 7 years old. So it was like, from that time on, I was extremely sheltered. So... I don't even know why I started talking about this. It's like, I guess I want you to know who I am better. And the false narrative of the type of person I am. It's weird and it's bizarre. Like, yeah, I'm just a guy with, like most guys on the planet, really, other than the fact that, you know, I don't objectify women in bad ways. And I think Shani likes that about me. Like, I'm a straight guy, don't get me wrong. And like, I like things I see, of course. That's just going to happen because you're human. But I value, you know, monogamy and all that good shit. With the marriage thing is cool. But I'm there's so much crap and weirdness that they're like, oh, but there's proof of all these things. Hi, Pioneer Woman. Yeah, long time no see. Are the videos of y'all saying racist things deep faked? What? Like, what racist stuff? I don't even know. Look at that fucking shit.
You got into the gun show, you motherfucker. I'll fucking pop you, nigger.
Oh, by the way, the Geek Room are nothing but fucking niggers!
Alright. So, I'm not done with the racism thing. I'm not yet. I have more to say on the issue. And here's the thing. Me, as a white person, if I'm struggling, I can't go into those programs because I'm white. That in itself is racist. And then you guys talk about this white privilege thing, where I see there's more black privileges in this country than white privileges. And a lot of people are going to turn against me and be like, oh, you're being racist. No, I'm not. I'm being honest. You know, slavery was an atrocity. It was horrible. You were lied to by, and this is so funny, you were lied to by the Democrats. If you remember your history, you may not. You just know about the things that, you know, you ignorantly were brainwashed into thinking. It was the Democrats that promised the black man a house, a mule, and land, and they did not keep their promise. It was the Democrats it was the Democrats that promised you a house, a mule, and land, and they did not do what they promised you. Or it wasn't you, it was people that are dead now, they promised.
Shanny, you are reprehensible. Disgusting. I don't know how you can walk around and say the things that you say. Other than you're big enough to pop someone.
And they didn't keep their promises. But like I said, I paid my reparations, even though my people were not involved in slavery. I paid for my reparations. I did the right thing. You know, which most people don't do, but I did. Even though my people were not involved. Okay.
Trigger warning.
If I was in that time, I would have been one of those people running the Underground Railroad. I would have had just the funnest shit with it. Aw, dude, it would be so cool. It's like, nah, get G-Man and put him in the freaking closet, and I'm just gonna stand in front of the closet and pretend that I'm dressing. G-Man, if you see a little side boob, I'm sorry, okay? I'm saving your motherfucking black ass. Now, get the G-Man, get in the fucking closet. Get in the closet. Don't you giggling? There's fucking closet outside the door. Shut the fuck up, G-Man. And I'll shut the door and I'll stand up and I'll pretend that I'm changing. That's what I would do. Welcome to the Underground Railroad, which I would be like totally. I wish something like that would happen. That would be so cool.
Fuck you, nigger. Oh, see, it's happening to you now. I guess I just say all this so that people better understand. Like
Looks like y'all have said the N-word on multiple fucking occasions. That last one I hadn't even heard. And now y'all want to make like y'all are some kind of ally? For real? For real?
people have tried to make us out to be like super villains, Harley and Joker, and yeah, we cosplayed Harley and Joker. Like, so what? That's like, you know how many boyfriend girlfriends have that kink with their partner, Joker and Harley? Like the one girl I liked, her and her guy are like, they always posted shit like that. Harley and like Joker with.
You know what? That's a pretty psychotic dynamic. I don't want my dynamic between me and my husband to be like that. That's crazy.
Harley over his leg spanking her, you know, like that's very common. But they want to make us like Bugsy Siegel and his girl. We've been called that. We're like the Bubs. Fuck me, I can't speak.
Bonnie and Clyde.
That's it. Jesus God. They called us the Bonnie and Clyde of YouTube. We've never done a crime.
Child abuse is a crime. Neglect is abuse. Kicking a child in the ribs is abuse.
But yeah, anyway, I guess I just want people to understand that like I'm not that cartoon character. Like, that's not who I am. And the reason I'm saying this is because, like, I'm talking, what I wanted to talk to you about is about another guy, okay, namely Shanny's ex-husband, Chris, okay? I wanted to put that on the table. Did I make a horrible mistake in terms of what happened with Zachary? Yeah, okay?
You're lucky Chris can't reach your ass, or he'd probably beat you to a pulp.
But that literally was mental health issues, and even the cops got that. But they're just like, you know, you got to be separated, so you got to go where you got to go. And God had me pay for it here. That's what you want to do. You want to pay for the stuff you do here. So I did. But other than that, that's really, I told you, that's the worst thing I ever done in my life, and that will probably remain that, with God's help, you know. So I want to, this goes to Chris, and I know you'll see it. So I'm just wondering where you are in your path of understanding the gravity and the magnitude of the results of your actions. That's what I'm wondering.
Do you know that you're a homewrecker? You are a homewrecker. You wrecked a happy home. You didn't give a shit about Shanny. You let your little head do the thinking whenever she showed up on your doorstep.
Wondering. Because I think that you should find, you should be, your number one priority in your life right now should be finding a way to get like one direct message that Shanny sees that says, I apologize for what happened. Get to the point
Hey,
where
Arkham
I'm not
Mods!
going to ask for money. I'm not asking for money. That's like, seriously, that was another thing I wanted to say. What I hate the worst to come on here to do is to say nothing else but here's my PayPal and here's my Cash App and here's my Venmo. I hate that shit. And I never want to do it. Okay, that's the live stream that I never want to do. Is here's my Cash App and PayPal and Venmo and give me money. I fucking hate that. Okay, are you seriously trying to tell someone how to live? What a joke! You look half dead.
Don't listen to
That's really mean, though.
Don't look at the comments, honey. It's just gonna mess with you.
The more it happens, the more it does.
Good comment. I would really like to know who that commenter was so I could pat him on the back.
I get used to it.
Do you have to repeat it?
Well, that's how
bothering me.
That's how I read comments.
Yeah,
I read them out loud.
But it's bothering me.
Cool.
Yeah, Rev, it's bothering her. The hell are you thinking?
So I'm gonna go.
No, finish what you.
No, that's I'm gonna finish what I'm saying, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say what I was gonna say and then stop. So I want you to know more accurately. I was just a son that loved his mother, and I took care of her through the cancer, and then I got her stuff. Okay, that's who I am. None of these other narratives of who you guys have made me to be, all that shit. I'm done. I'm not going to own that because you made that. You created that out of thin air. So I'm not going to associate with it or identify with it. I'm just a son that loved his mother, and I love Jesus. So I want to talk to Christopher because his actions. I don't know if you've even acknowledged yet that your actions were extremely destructive to 3 people's lives. I'm leaving myself out of it, Chris, because I'm a guy too, and my life is my life, and I own that. But you being the male, that end of the relationship of a marriage, and you were the father of 2 boys, okay? I don't see any evidence that you think that you need to repent for what happened with Shannon and the boys. I don't know if you're there mentally, but you need to be, because if I believe you're a Christian, so I think the devil got in and he really messed up with the end of your relationship, and you really need to apologize. The first step of true repentance and showing God that you are remorseful for the damage that you caused, because you did. You caused massive damage with 2 young boys and a woman. Okay, really big, huge.
What about the damage you caused? You could have killed that kid. And if what Will says is correct, could have killed Will too. Stomping him in the head. It's your preferred method, isn't it? Kicking a kid while he's down.
Huge, life-shattering, possibly ending actions, okay? So as a Christian, if you are one, it needs to happen that you find a way to ask Shannon for forgiveness for the actions that you did. Because spiritually, it's a thing. It's there. The closure, the lack of closure, results in doors not being able to be fully shut that need to be. Because if you don't,
Oh, I think that door is completely shut there, homie. I do. I think that door is completely fucking shut.
close your windows and doors at the wintertime, you're going to lose the heat, right? It's the same thing with this type of stuff. Open emotional doors will lead to bad stuff coming through. And it's going to make you feel more stress and more thinking about the past because it can't be fully put to bed forever. So what I'm saying to you is just try and find a way, and I'm sure you can, make some, oddly irrelevant new Facebook or something and just throw a message out there because she's still there saying, look, I am really sorry for the damage that I understand that I caused you from the way things ended. So I really feel that there is a need for an apology to happen. Because I know Channy's heart, and I'm pretty sure I know what is going to happen with that type of simple message. It's literally it doesn't even have to be 2 sentences. It's just be, could you please forgive me for what happened? That's literally it. For his biological father too, there's no good words. And I don't want that for any little boy. That's wrong. To have this feeling of, my dad sucked. Yeah, I'm sorry. Present company included. I try. It's the way it is. Damage people, damage other people. But you need to remember the scripture. And I ain't going to read Channy's stuff. I'll save that for another video, reading Channy's prophecy that I took down. It's awesome. It's cool stuff. But she's a prophetess.
My ability to trust is gone.
Yeah.
Like, you took a pure thing away from me.
Yeah. And that really is not something for some people.
Shanny, that's rich. Considering you were having phone sex with Rev for 5 of the 7 years that you were married to Chris. You are just so weird. You see nothing you do wrong. Nothing.
People, it's not repairable because it's so traumatic. The event is so traumatic that it fully
Hey,
changes the
Joe
way their
Murphy,
brain
how
even
you
reacts
doing,
chemically
buddy?
to trauma or loss.
Because I thought we loved each other.
Mm-hmm. That's what I saw.
I mean, it was like a knowledge. Like, I know he'd never hurt me. He'll always be by my side. That was a lie.
I mean, that's the deal. And it really is sad. I don't understand. Because it's like, I don't know, you chalk it up to age. But you're with somebody for that long, and it's like you shared a life. And
Can you give them no closure? It's cruel.
Yeah. Yeah, the overall cruelness level, especially with 2 developing minds. The time that this was done, you're going into preteen. They were preteen. They were like 9, 8, 10.
They don't trust either.
How could they? How could they? But they beg and plead for the person that's in their life to be that for them. Please be my dad. It's like, holy crap,
You're no father to him, that's for damn sure. And she's definitely no mother.
But see, it's getting too real at this point. That's heavy.
Nixon!
I say from the experience of being a male and not having a father from 7 on, that was horrible for my. It wasn't.
You should know too.
Mm-hmm.
He lived without a father.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I sort of half.
No, he lived most of his life in his childhood without a father.
Same. Yeah. Okay. I like to say, like, if my dad didn't pass away at 7, I most likely would be a car mechanic. Because I was under the car with him all the time. I was just too young to really hold on to what I seen when I was 6 and 5 with him under a hot rod, you know, suiting up the NOS and shit. I would have been taking notes, you know. I would have absolutely, yeah, I would have been a mechanic. But life, it is what it is. But I know I took the right path because my mom needed me, because she was old. She was older, so that she needed me, and there would have been nobody to take care of her. So I'm blessed that that's what my life was, you know. And now I just hope that Jesus could open a door and I could get like a radio host job locally with like KRZ or 97X or whatever, and I could be Reverend Dude disc jockey and, you know, Stained and shit. That would be phenomenal. That'd be the dream come true. And then oh my God,
You were never going to be a disc jockey, you putz.
Lease an Escalade and Shannon. We got a brand.
Baby, I have a question. Am I being short today? I feel very hormonal.
Earlier, a little bit, but I understand. You're going through tons, physically. People don't understand that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Okay.
You've been great, and I love your cuddles.
I love your cuddles.
And we watch stuff together. I just felt really, I don't know. It's this coffee, man. This coffee is a local thing. Black and Brass Coffee Roasting Company. $5 a can though. That's a one-time thing. I'm not doing it again. I smoke one more with you, and then I'll wrap this up. But I love you, Shanny.
What are you doing buying something that's $5 a can, you asshole? What are you doing buying something that's $5 a can? For one use. God, I hate you.
So tell me again, why are we here so early? Hi, Stephanie. Hey, nice outfit. Yeah, just like everybody else. Dark pants, white shirt. Hey, that's okay. I kind of like it. We look like a team.
You may have the grill down pat, but there's more to working at Wendy's than that. Seems to me you got a lesson to learn.
I'm Sister Sam, now you'll listen to me, because I'm the queen of sandwich making, and I'll always be.
Hi, I'm Rob Cleveland, a different kind of host, the host of ATV, Arby's Television.
As a team member at Chick-fil-A, you're the most important person in customer satisfaction. But you've got enemies. They're doing everything they can to make your job difficult.
Hey, lady, look over here. It's a big, juicy pile of trash.
I hate these fucking things.
Now the Duke here is the baddest when it comes to the grill, but sandwich making's cooler. You get my drift, Bill. There's one thing to remember while in front of the line. You are the star, and Billy, you're gonna shine.
I decided to find out what good service really is, so I asked some experts. It's answering questions and helping.
It's dressing like a professional all the time.
It's being responsive.
Now, add one 28-ounce portion pack of extra heavy mayonnaise, and only extra heavy mayonnaise.
White is for the mayonnaise. You know, ketchup is red. The pickles are the green. You make them evenly spread. You gotta do it.
Oh, and do you smoke? No, but I remember smoking is only permitted in the employee lunchroom. Hey, good memory. Maybe you should be training me.
If a customer doesn't get a good first impression of Chick-fil-A, they aren't going to think much of you.
That's right, and look who's out there working against you. Oh, absolutely.
It's time for us to go. And until we meet next time, let's all do the Sub Shop Wrap.
Arby's Sub Shop Wrap.
Arby's Sub Shop Wrap.
4 kinds of love for your money back.
You can't stop doing the Arby's Sub Shop Wrap.
Last week, I was on a college interview, and they were really impressed when they saw Jewel on my application.
I really think I made the right decision in coming to work here.
Hey, Bill, did you get your last order? You need help? No way, man. I got you covered. Let's rock and roll.
Arby's Sub Shop Wrap.
Wrap. Wrap. Come on, I'll walk you out.
Hi, Stephanie.
Wow.
Hey, Kevin.
Hi, Maria.
Forgot you worked here. Good to see you. Hey, Stephanie. How you doing?
I think she's doing just great.
You're looking good in all you do. Making new friends the whole day through. If customers first, you're a real pro at Jewel.
I'm making content and you're still watching because I make the fucking content.
So yeah, I mean, the question is, Chris, and see, I'm a spiritual Christian. I'm not like Calvinist. The Spirit of Christ, the Holy Spirit doesn't have as much power now because it's not the time of the prophets. So the spiritual gifts are forfeited in the modern era. That's what most Calvinists believe, that the Spirit-filled Christianity of the first church with Paul is gone because it departed. Well, you ask them, because Jesus Christ said, "My Spirit's here forever." His Spirit is
Chris is a Calvinist.
Yeah, I know, and it's really, you're starting off on a really bad foot if you were taught their doctrines from a young age. I feel for you. I was not put under that diabolical, woman-hating, sex-deprived, sex weirdness, repressed weirdness.
Oh my God. Does he even know what the hell he's talking about? Probably not. Look, I just believe in the Almighty and His Son. And that their love between them is the Holy Spirit. That's what I believe. He perverts it. He cherry picks things. He paraphrases in such a way that corrupts it. If I was a new believer, it would make me question God. If I was shaky in my faith, it would definitely make me question God.
I was not put under that. So I can't relate to that, but you definitely have to let that go, because that's leaven. So the apology should happen, and I'm hoping that's in some fashion that can happen. I could check on your channel from time to time, do a reaction to this, whatever you want to do, and we'll just apologize.
I wouldn't count my breath on.
Yeah, I know, I'm not counting nothing, but I know we'll probably see it. So, yeah, you should apologize for the wrongs that were done, because they were the serious consequence wrongs, and you got to own it.
He did what he did to get shed of her. You understand?
If you believe in Jesus, you know that I'm telling you the truth, that you got to own it. And the only way you own it is to ask forgiveness. And if the forgiveness is there, then you've made peace with your brother, and it's good. That's what Jesus said. If it's irreconcilable and there can't be forgiveness, then that's another story. And God sorts it out in the court of heaven, and it's done. Okay, like He'll take care of it in that sense. Your report card is dog shit, though, in that sense. So you better ask forgiveness. That's just all there is to it. You got to. But watch for the sign in Hollywood to fall. They're going to have a real big one in California pretty soon. And the Hollywood sign is going down as a sign from the Creator that He doesn't engage in the actions of reprobated mankind. That He's a protector of children and the love of innocence. And He's going to tear it down. Because it's a vampiric leech of the purity of God, on a cancer on humanity, is the lovers of darkness that are Crowleyan Satanists. Okay? Because LaVeyan Satanism is really just, cosplay and having a party, period. It's a party religion. And mocking Christianity, because they see it as old-fashioned, backwards, and stifling of all the things that humans like to do, like fight and fucking that stuff. That Protestants would say it's evil. Don't dance too close to your girlfriend because it's evil, which is insane. That's stupidity. Normal human sexuality and love is human and beautiful. It's a gift from God. It's not to be stifled and deliberately tried to be neutered or whatever. That's counterproductive to humanity carrying on. Jesus, the Lord said, "Be fruitful and multiply." because that's part of the plan. It's like he wants more kids. He wants more interaction. Because if you're God, you're all powerful. You can create a tree out of thin air. You want to have other conscious individuals, other conscious entities to congregate with, because it's lonely being God.
What the hell? He is zooted. Look at his pupils. You can't even see his pupils. Damn, he's zooted.
What? You have like the mind of God and you're thinking and talking, but you don't even understand that the intelligence is there because God created it for you to experience. And that's what the real intimate relationship with the Creator is that you realize that his consciousness is interacting with your consciousness, and it's really the same consciousness. So you are God experiencing his own creation at the end of the day, because consciousness is like another piece of God. And it's objective too, because I can see a car crash happen out here, and if I had the video on it, you could see it with me happening real time. So we know it's objective. It's not an illusion completely. It's not. It might be a simulation. This might all be a simulation of some other actual reality, like the Matrix. That could be, but that's brain in the vat stuff, and it's stupid.
Oh my God! Fuck off.
But to consider, we can know that it's a sunny day out. You know, it's not raining out. I know that the sun's out. So it's a nice day. It's not raining. It's an object lesson. If I took the camera outside right now and showed you the sky, it's a sunny day. It's objective. You'd know it with me. It's a nice day out. So we have an objective reality. The question is this just the mainframe to a supercomputer? That's the question.
You know what else is objective?
Huh?
The law.
Well, that depends on what you mean by the law. You mean laws written on books?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's something Trump can't do.
And the Constitution is the Constitution is written from 17.
Trump is the lawless one.
He's definitely lawless. He's playing the role of this savior demon, like Azazel or Lucifer.
Yeah.
Like a scapegoat Judas goat, where you have 46% of the country believe that he's almost, well, he's definitely still electable to 46% of the country, and then maybe 26% of them believe that he's almost worshipful. I don't know if it's that high. I hope not. Maybe 10% of the 46% think that he could be worshipped. That's still too high. That number should be 0%. Because he has no behavior of an avatared Buddha. He has the behavior of maybe
a spoiled 7-year-old brat.
I was going to say something along the lines of Hugh Hefner mixed with Howard Hughes. A weird
glitch in the system?
Incest infected mind.
Oh.
You're so gross. Don't you look at me like that, boy. I will snatch your eyeballs out and put them right in Shanny's cookie bag. And on that note, I think I want to end it here. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me today. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? Because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Peace.